Yeah, so that thing can only go one way. This cam is pretty much specific and it's timed, and I don't know, Henry Ford made that pretty simple. Do you know how to check the oil in a Model T?
I do not.
Not as easy as it looks, is it?
No.
So Makay's having a rough time with high and low. He doesn't know whether he wants to go slow or low. He's getting confused.
So Makay and I were just sitting here testing a 9-volt battery to do things we shouldn't do with it. And I came up with this idea that I think we could run a Model T off a 9-volt battery. So are you ready to crank?
Let's go.
So we're going to try to start Makay's Model T off from a 9-volt battery. And it's basically just running the ignition. So let's see if it'll work. I'll show you what we're going to do. So I am going to be holding this. I don't think it matters which way it goes, but I'll be holding this. Makay will be doing everything else. And this is the wire right here. There's no other battery connected. So let's see what happens here. What we're going to have to do is get this wire up here and see if it'll even buzz the coils. So go ahead and turn it over. Oh, I heard a coil buzz.
I heard a coil buzz
okay,
already.
so go ahead and crank it. We'll get fuel to it. Flood it for you. It's probably plenty on the fuel. A little bit of throttle. And okay. I heard it buzz, but I ain't hearing it buzz now. There we go. That'll make a man out of you, won't it? That'll make a man out of you. So we still got the 9-volt battery. Makay's just tired. Makay's whoopers. You want to trade?
Yeah.
Makay needs a trade. Makay's huffing. Worked best that direction. I don't know what polarity that is, but got one cylinder fire.
Yep.
Put that on there. I'm gonna buzz it around and see what it does. I think I only got one, maybe none. So the 9-volt battery, I think we killed it. We did get it to fire though. So now we've got a 12-volt, 2-amp-hour Milwaukee battery. So actually, you know what we need to do? I heard a buzz. Yeah, it buzzed. The problem is we don't have the brakes locked real tight. Let me get her jack. Now let's give her a whirl. Kicking back so hard. Ready? actually runs better on that battery than it ran on the other one, McKay.
6-volt battery.
That's funny. There you have it, folks. The Model T.
Milwaukee Model T.
Yeah. So if you're ever broke down in your Model T, you just take your Milwaukee battery out, and I'm sure 18 volt works even better. Maybe we'll try it next. All right, so we've had our fun goofing with the Model T. We know it runs. We got to get a radiator in it. Makay, I think around the other side is a bunch of radiators and a bunch of Model T parts. Go out there and see what you can find. I know it has to be kind of the tall radiator. The medium one or the short one, they won't work. So,
All right, Model T parts. Model A parts, Model T parts. We got one radiator, but this one looks like the shorty. Short honeycomb. Hogsheads. Model A doors. I don't see any radiators there. Oh, radiators. Model A. Model T short. Model A. Oh, here we go. Here we go. We found a radiator.
what'd you find?
I think we found one. Just see if it's the right height, but all the rest of them were short.
You didn't find that in my yard.
I did find that in your yard.
I didn't even know I had that. That looks like a good one.
That's the Huckleberry.
Well, you never know till you set the hood on. We need to set the hood on. Let me roll us over a camera operator. What the hell is the hood on this car? What do we do with it?
Go over here. It does actually look pretty close.
Trashed. Well, by golly, it is the right one. I like it.
Me too. Looks good.
Yeah, because if that's too short, then this is all cattywampus, and if it's the too tall, then it's. I like it. We'll probably do something with these hood sides. Get rid of them, put some straps on or something. I don't know. But at least we can get the upper radiator hose built. Maybe the hood rod in. Get it kind of fitted. Get some water in it.
There you go.
I think we might go for a ride today. I think today's the day. We're gonna go for a ride. Well, after some lubricating and oiling, and that might need some more. And I don't know. We might be ready to go for a putt.
I think we need to ground the motor. We got to look at the ground on the motor.
Okay, as I suffer from allergies. I'm allergic to the air. Actually, I cut a piece of wood. So let me show you what we got here. Okay, got an exhaust pipe in. That looks pretty good, McKay. We cut this piece of piano board to kind of, I don't know. This is our ignition. That'll at least be somewhere to put our feet for a moment. And we're gonna idle it over here and put a little water in it. And then, I don't know, we're gonna take her for a ride and see how she runs. This is the OGPA. So this car was sitting in the mud with the wheels rotted off of it. How long do you think it'd been there, McKay?
I don't know, 10, 15 years at least.
Yeah, it's been probably. When was the last time you think it run? I mean, honestly. As crusty as that
Honestly,
motor is.
30 years at least.
Yeah, so anyway, we're gonna get this thing over and put some water in it and give it a try. Why don't you tool this for a minute? Actually, kind of need a fan. Kind of run out of daylight though. That's a good sign. Now if it don't run us over. You got it. It's all you. There's a lot going on. I'm just gonna film. Look at them wheels. Come up to the top. Come on below. Go out. Remember, you're driving. I'll hold on to the ignition. Stop. I want to go here. Brake. There you go. You got to remember to halfway on the pedal. Staying low down through here. So Makay's having a rough time with high and low. He doesn't know whether he wants to go slow or low. He's getting confused. You got to run the throttle continuously with your hand. Same with the timing. Be sure and keep it down. One thing about Model T, there's plenty going on. Oh, that noise. The door? That'll be the door. Makay lost the lid to our ignition. That's why it's running so bad. These coils are bouncing up out. This is what holds them in, and we're losing our cylinders. That's why it ain't making no power. So it's good we found that before it got ran over, because this is unique and important to a Model T. These little tabs in here hold the coils down, so you can't really take one of these rough riding old girls for a ride very far without the coil hold down. So they don't stay latched very good, and this one's not really a factory one. It's aftermarket, so you know, it kind of needs a big piece of wire around it or something. So we're gonna bend up on the tabs a little here with our handy dandy pliers and see if we can get them at least a little bit tighter. All right, let's pull that back and hold it. I'm gonna switch the battery, and then I'll trade you. I want to drive this thing and see how good a condition she's in. Timing off, a little bit of throttle.
Well, first test drive success.
Yeah, you didn't even wreck it, Makay. What the hell?
I tried.
Still got a lid on the ignition.
Oh yeah, she's still there. That's cool. That's really cool. 2 Model Ts parked in the front yard.
Side by each, both run and drive. So the city of Lake Havasu, when you come out here and you say, does that run and drive? Be careful what you bargain for.